Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
I'm
You're who?
Bitch, Darcy. Welcome back, Darcy.
Thanks, girls.
Oh, we missed you last week.
You guys did great. I was
we
really
only
proud.
did a few
Tell why
times.
Darcy wasn't here last week. She's still under the weather, but she's coming back.
Dedicated soldier.
Just riding it out, you know? What are you going to do? Hey, Romeo.
Romeo's here too. Look at this little turkey shirt on.
Oh.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
look at that.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hi.
It's very flirty. Very flirty. Well, girls, Beverly Hills premiered. Oh, we're a day early, but we're not a day early in releasing. We're just a day early in recording.
We're just recording a day early. I have parental duties tomorrow.
Mom life. So I'm excited to talk about Beverly Hills when we get there.
Same.
It was so good. It was so good. I'm glad it's back. Even though I was saying last week, like, I could have used a break because I was like, I don't want another Kyle heavy bullshit season. And she did give us that bullshit for 10 minutes, but we'll get to that as
She
well.
got checked.
Yeah, for reals. I just watched that part again. I'm tired of I'm done with your shit. It's funny. Breaking news: RHONY ratings are plummeting. They are down 1,000%.
Shocking.
Yeah, it's bad.
I wonder why.
We'll also get to that episode for 5 seconds, but it's not good. It's not good. I don't know. I don't want to be a hater because I feel like everyone's hating on it, but if everyone's hating on it.
So I'll say what I said. They played the mid-season trailer, which I still can't believe we're only at the mid-season.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like when they go to wherever they're going, it looks like it's going to pick up a little. So I'm going to hold out hope that it may get a little bit better. So that's what I'll say.
I've got beef with the producers. I lay the blame at their feet.
Yeah, same.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also like these girls are just, it's got to be hard to work with people who are so filtered, so like clearly aware of the camera, aware of storylines, aware of like, they're faking fucking pranks. Like it's not
working.
Gotta be their job's gotta be hard to make these girls look good. Just be pretty and go to fucking parties. Isn't that what New York City socialite life is about?
That's what I thought. I mean, that's what the friggin' ladies, the OGs used to do.
And like they're like the ingredients are there. They're just like the sauce is not good. I don't know.
They're missing it. They're beefing about the wrong things. They could be beefing way better, and they're just not.
I was watching, maybe it was last week's Watch What Happens Live, and Jeff Lewis was on it, and he was saying, the one thing I like about this cast is that they all have real jobs, and their job isn't the show. And I like that. That is true. They all have their own thing going on, and it's not just being a housewife. Because a lot of these women, they have no job other than being a housewife and all the like other things that this platform has given them.
Yeah.
So the ingredients are there. They're just not cooking the sauce right. I don't know. But ratings have plummeted. In other news, Shannon and John settled their lawsuit. No details have come out yet that I've seen about what the settlement actually was, but the lawsuit,
I don't think any details are going to come out. I think it's going to be signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah, and there probably won't be allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
So glad that's over for her. Too many lawsuits in a decade,
Yeah, well, I think they went to the mediator, and John was like, I guess it didn't work out the way that I thought it was going to work out, so let's settle.
Yeah.
I hope Shannon dropped down to like 30K at that point. I hope she was like, fuck you.
Oh, in other news on that when Jeff Lewis was on Watch What Happens Live, he said that Heather like misunderstood the interview because they were like not talking about it because they suddenly like they realized John's really litigious. So like in the midst of him asking, they both were like, we probably should stop talking about this. And that's why Shannon answered the way that she did, basically.
Which is what I thought to begin with anyways.
Yeah, I think she was just like, I don't want to fucking talk about this on air. Like, which she should have just said, but I guess like she couldn't like fourth wall break and say that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anywho, the Southern Hospitality trailer dropped today, which I kind of was surprised it's come back so soon, but it's coming back for season 3. Which one of you hasn't actually watched it yet? Darcy?
Me.
I watched it.
I didn't watch
it. Season 2 or just last season?
Nope, I watched it all.
Amanda, are you going to catch up now? They're on season 3. You might want to
It's
get
I
good.
may just start like watching season 3, and then if I feel interested, I'll go back and watch season 2 and 1. But I think
They're
I'll
only
just.
10 episodes a season, I think. So.
I have 0 time in my life.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah.
You spend a lot on
How much
TikTok.
time do you spend on Reddit and TikTok?
Feels
So
like
it's easy.
What's your screen time?
It's easier while I'm at work to scroll through Reddit than it
Yeah.
is to watch a show. Maybe I'll, you know what? I'll try. I'll put it on in the corner of my
Background
screen.
noise.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I
It
pop
is
in
hard
my
to
earbud,
watch
put it in the
a
corner. All
show
right.
with like kids running around too and actually be invested in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the trailer dropped and it looks good. I mean, it's like a cute little ditty. And even though it's like Leva's bar, there's not a lot of lever on it.
Okay, wait. Can we talk about the pictures? You posted the pictures. Is that first one
Dancing with the
Leva?
Stars
First of all,
stuff?
it looked like they were AI generated. I don't know what that was. Was that
Definitely,
on
definitely
purpose?
filtered, but they also look like they all look like they were going to audition for Dancing with the
Well,
Stars.
I thought it was like AI. I'm like, are these real? It looked like Nintendo people. In the first one, I'm like, is this Leva? Like, I wasn't even sure. It's a lever.
Nintendo people. Like Wii characters?
No, like if you ever played like NBA basketball 2K or like NFL, like it looked like those people. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think just heavily edited and filtered, airbrushed. But the outfit choices, like I'm like, what is this like? Are you guys gonna go do a cha-cha after this? I mean, they're all beautiful and like that Emmy girl does a lot of Pilates. I see her post all these Pilates videos, so like good for her. She was wearing nothing. She was wearing a string as a dress, but she looked
I think I saw
Wowza.
that. I liked it. I said, if you got it, flaunt it.
yeah, her body is thick.
I
It's
need
a
to
lot of
look at
Pilates.
these.
Yeah, I posted them. And then I posted, is this a Dancing with the Stars ad? And is Grace Lilly starring as the Mirror Ball trophy? But I spelled it wrong twice, so then I had to go back and repost it 2 different times because I was really crazy and trying to post and try to walk my dogs all at once. Can't do it all, ladies. You just can't do it all. That's coming back January 2nd. So by my calculations, where does that put us with new shows? We have Married to Med's coming on Sunday. Very
All
excited.
right.
Sold on SLC starts on the 4th, which is a Wednesday. So we'll have SLC and Sold on SLC on Wednesdays. Makes sense.
It's a lot of Mormons for a Wednesday.
Southern Charm is going to be on Thursdays, but Orange County should be gone by then because they have tonight and well, I don't think they'll play on Thanksgiving, so they could just be done. Who knows?
Is Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality going to run the same night?
So Southern Hospitality is coming on the 2nd of January, so yeah, that'll be a Thursday, and then which makes sense. And Traders starts on the 9th, but that's one where they release on Fridays, right?
They released it at like midnight, I feel like, whatever
Friday,
it's on. So yeah.
Yeah. So we have a lot coming down the
We're
pipe.
stacked and I'm ready for hibernation.
I don't like the double duty Tuesdays though. It was like
It's
hard
a lot.
to follow shows today and take notes, and I only pulled anything like content wise for Beverly Hills.
I mean, I told you if you wanted me to just tell you what happened in New York, I can sum it up in 45
I just put
seconds.
it on while I was making dinner.
Yeah.
We survived. But yeah. So we have a lot coming up. It's very exciting stuff. The Miami girls are in Sevilla, Spain. Isn't that where Beverly Hills just went to drop Merce in the Purse last season?
I don't know if
They
it
did
was the same place.
Maybe.
Sevilla, right? I don't know, but I believe it was. So they're there. They are like full costume, full glam. There's definitely some sort of fight. It's the news, like the article that I read said fight between former besties and boyfriend. And I can only think that that's former besties. Is that Marisol and Alexia? Or is it, because then it showed a picture of who didn't make the private plane and Marisol and Alexia were not on the PJ.
I saw that.
Huh.
But if they are not on it because I don't know. So that's what I saw. So someone's fighting, and then it makes sense because remember the end of the reunion, Marisol like didn't stick up for Alexia, and Alexia wasn't thrilled about that. So makes sense that could be the case. And then they were, I guess Dr. Nicole did an interview and they were like pumping her for information because this Stephanie Shojay girl is apparently Anthony's ex. And she didn't give anything. She said, I could see why they would want her. She's beautiful and like she has a great career and like a good relationship or something like she just like complimented her. She's like, I've never met her, I don't know her, and that was it.
I mean, people have pasts, so
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
serious.
But you know, like now they're trying to do this thing like they're like, oh, we got Alexia to come on with John Jansen. Let's try to get everyone's ex to be on TV at the same time. That's gonna be like their new thing.
Like something happens and it happens across all the shows. Like something will happen organically and it like catches fire and they're like, awesome, let's try to make this happen on every show. And like when it's not authentically happening, it loses the luster.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. 100%. I saw this article that Kenya supposedly was taking full accountability for like the revenge porn thing she did that got her fired from Atlanta. And I couldn't really believe it because she doesn't take accountability for everything. So I actually watched the interview. She did not take accountability.
Did it? What did
People
she say?
magazine, you're fucking lying, people. She said, I take full accountability, but basically, takes a lot to get me to that place, and like there was a lot that was happening, and that's why it went there. And I'm like, okay, so you're not taking accountability. You're saying
is she gonna get in trouble with the law, or is it like whatever?
I don't think the girl pressed charges on her, but I
Okay.
guess she could. I think that's more of like a civil thing.
I don't think revenge porn is civil. I think
depends on the state and what their laws are.
Like Raquel and Ariana and Tom, isn't it? It's a civil case.
That is a civil case, yes.
So that's what I was like thinking, comparing it to. But I think like I don't think the state could press charges on something like that unless it's kids or like an elderly population or like a special population, you know. But yeah, so she didn't take accountability. So you get what you fucking deserve. Did you watch Did you watch the Joker movie?
The new one?
Not the newest one, but anyways, he's like doing an interview and he's like, what do you get when you cross a something with a something? You get what you fucking deserve. When he shot the guy in the head.
Oh my God.
You got to watch that movie. It's so good.
I've seen it.
Anyways, in other news, I posted a poll yesterday. So I was scrolling along as I do, doing my due. And I saw that Tamra was at some event and she was wearing this dress. And I was like, I have this fucking dress and it's from Lulu's and it's literally like 3 seasons old. Like I wore it to a wedding 3 years ago. So
it's a cute dress.
You can still get it from Lulu's. Lulu's tends to recycle. It's $79. I posted a link for anyone that's interested. But I posted a who wore it better. And I gotta say, guys, my ego is a little bruised. I am winning. I am winning, but not by a lot. And my ego is bruised. Let's see. I'm up 52 to 48 right now.
A winner's a winner. It doesn't matter.
It made me want to block everyone that voted for her. Also, there are people that I know like write to us every day and are like so nice, and they voted for Tamra over me.
Haters are gonna hate.
Well, I voted for you.
You know what? Let it serve you, okay? Let it make you work harder.
There was another Darcy that voted for Tamra, and I was like, Darcy, fuck you. And then
no. Never. Maybe it's the color people are like choosing based on.
Yeah, I'm wearing a simple.
I thought your hair looked great.
Oh, you looked fire.
My own glam. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, we'll see who wins. The poll will be down in 1 hour, and I am winning by 4%.
It's a win. A win's a win.
Listen, the electoral hasn't come in yet, but when it does, I will let you know. I am 4 votes shy of losing. I went to 51 to 49. Someone else just voted.
Who did my brother vote for?
I don't think he voted. Get him on there.
I'll text Pablo right now and tell him
he hasn't been on Instagram.
I don't think he voted. Because honestly, I would have seen it and I would have been like, come on, Tommy.
All right, I'm going to talk about Kim and Kroy for a second.
Yeah, update me.
I don't really know what's going on.
So I don't really, it's a lot. It's not that much, actually. So their house is in foreclosure and it is set to go to auction on December 3rd. I feel like that's happened a couple of times and they've got out of it. But for some reason, Perez Hillen thinks that that's not going to happen this time. And it is going to auction. So Perez
He's
is like,
still around.
oh my God, he pops up on my FYP so much. Remember when that guy from One Direction died like recently?
Yes.
Okay, so he started rapid fire popping up on my FYP. I don't even know what the guy's name was who died. Like Liam, I don't know.
Yes. Me.
So he, because of
Liam
that, he kept on my
Payne.
FYP and I kept watching. So now he was talking about Kim and Kroy and it popped up. So I watched again and he says that it's going to auction December 3rd, which is like 2 weeks away, guys. So I don't know. Maybe they're going to be homeless soon.
It's about time.
Didn't the last time it get postponed because there was like a bomb threat or something at the
In the
courthouse?
court, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I wonder what Kim's gonna pull this time.
I know.
The fire alarm.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. And then it'll be interesting to see what happens after the house goes into foreclosure, like where they go. Do they go together? Do they separate? Kroy, go get yourself a couple bedroom apartment and just get your life together. Get a job, work construction, work in a school, do something, get it together. Because his ass still doesn't have a job, and that really irritates me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Well, that's it.
There could have been more news. I'm not sure. Anything you guys
Same.
saw?
I don't think so.
Well, let's just get into the shows because I really just want to get down to Beverly Hills. So let's start with the OC reunion. Part 2. Oh, part 2. So part 3 is tonight?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
So then it's tomorrow.
Thursday.
Yeah.
What's on tonight?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. Okay. I forget it's
what
Wednesday.
day it is.
We're a day early.
Yeah, so that is going to be over. So then when Southern Charm comes back, it'll be the only thing on Thursdays. Okay, so they're not trying to totally kill us, but anywho, Tamra, you guys, is fucking barred out to the gods.
She's just so mellow.
She's definitely on a healthy supply of Valium.
You know what? Maybe it's good for her for this because she obviously has some anger issues and she really needs to work through it.
Yeah, well, her one session of therapy seems to have really worked.
No, she didn't go to therapy yet at that point.
Well, I mean, now she's just like fighting with Instagram people. So
I tagged her because I was like, let's see if she takes the bait. But I thought it was like funny, so I didn't think
it was cute.
We're gonna start getting cease and desist up here.
Cyst and deceased.
Cyst and deceased.
Who said it like that?
Sandoval.
I feel like they all butcher that. They don't get it right. And they all send them, so they should know how to say it.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys, do you ever notice how much Emily... I was just taking notice of the things that people do really often. Emily fucking wags her finger at people. She's a finger wagger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking like it. The pointing and the wagging, I'm not fucking into that.
Get your finger out of my face.
Like, literally, I will fucking snap it off. I will snap your fucking finger off.
Oh, you know what they did on an episode of Dance Moms? Abby Lee is like pointing her finger at one of the moms, and the mom like fucking pretended to bite it and then smacked Abby Lee right across the face and pulled her hair. And then she left the show and obviously never came back.
That's the mom that was on Watch What Happens Live bartending.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so don't put your finger in people's faces.
Don't put anything in my personal space if you don't want it damaged, because I'm telling you right now, I have no filter. I'm just go all the time.
I'm on play all the time.
Yep, that's me. So I'm over that, and I'm over her being the fucking attorney. Stop. Like, we're so insecure about not practicing law that you feel like you have to come here.
It's like she thinks she's the smartest person in the room, and you know what? Maybe she is because the room is not, full of intelligent people. But stop, because you're just reading articles that everyone else can read. Maybe I'm as smart as you too, Emily.
She is getting on my last goddamn nerve, and I really rooted for her, but she annoyed me this season.
Same. I'm like an Emily fan. I don't want to say stan, but this season I'm like, you're annoying, Emily.
No. And then I thought more about it, and I was like, am I an Emily fan or am I just a Shane fan? And I think it's the latter.
Yeah. Maybe.
We didn't get enough of him this season. And also, Heather starts every sentence with, by the way.
He does.
Every sentence. When she's mad, it's,
no, she does. So
Katie,
funny.
By the way, Katie, and by the way, she said it like 10 times. I wanted to count it, but I was like, if I take a shot every time she says this, I'm going to be fucked up by 20 minutes in. So that's my rant. What they talked a little bit about Katie's daughter making TikToks. Like, kids make TikToks, whatever.
And she's
I
also
don't think
like,
I
she's
don't think it's
what,
right. Like,
20?
obviously, condone it, but what can Katie do?
Yeah. Here's the thing. She's older. She's not going to be like, oh, you're
We're all
grounded. I'm going to confiscate your phone.
I think that she should have a conversation with her daughter and be like, listen, stay out of my job. This is
Yeah.
my job. Fucking chill. You can say that to your 20-year-old daughter. I don't care how old you are.
Oh, I think you can absolutely say it, but like, it's not like she can ground her and take her phone
Well,
from her.
honestly, though,
Well, unless she lives with
if
her.
you are financially supporting someone, you make the rules. I don't care
Exactly.
That
how
is
old
very
you are.
true.
Agree.
So make the rules, Katie. There are a lot of like Katie stans out there, and I'm not one.
I'm
It
not
ain't
one
me.
either.
She doesn't bother me either way.
Boring.
Like, I don't have strong feelings about her
Yeah.
either way.
She's
I
like
think she's boring.
she's just there. She just exists. It's
Yeah.
not. She doesn't do it for me. Are we gonna talk about Fun Lexi coming out?
Mm,
Everything she
Andy.
said was a lie. Everything she said was a
Everything.
lie. And then she's calling everybody else liars. And she's like, well,
Liar Kate?
actually, I don't even know. Like, she was saying something to Shannon, and she's like, I didn't have anything to do with it. And Shannon's like, I have the text message. Like, I don't understand. I have the text message.
Right.
And she's just going off, but he was going to do it anyway. But you sent the text message. It doesn't
Right.
matter what he was going to
And
do.
you said we.
Yeah, you're a liar, Lexi. I don't have
Andy
anything
was
else
like
to
not
do
even
with
paying
it.
attention at one point. He's like talking to Shannon. He's like, "Don't
I
say
know.
it."
that was so funny when he was like,
She's like,
don't
I
say
already
that.
know.
So the funniest part was Shannon going, "You're a TV star."
I did love the confirmation that she did practice Where's the Door, Shannon Bedore.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
Like,
She's so weird.
bleh.
She came out and was like immediately annoying. Like nobody asked if your kids were okay with you being with John and how the proposal. Like nobody asked. Nobody
And
asked.
they're not living together. John doesn't want to live with you. You guys are never going to get married. You're never going to get rid of John's or Jim Bellino's alimony checks. I don't care. You guys are annoying. Thank you.
Wait, Jim Bellino keeps popping up in my FYP, and he's always shirtless in the hot tub, giving his thoughts for the day.
Stop.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Like 5 episodes of him being shirtless in the hot tub.
Oh my God.
He's so funny. The other day he popped up at his restaurant and he's got like these fucking sunglasses on and this jacket. Oh my God.
No,
Jim
Amanda, he
Bellino.
kind of looks like someone that could be in your biker age gap romance novels.
Mm.
Yeah. I see Jim Bellino. I see the hard eyes when you think of Jim Bellino. I see it.
Oh my God. Amanda, you're getting red.
Hey,
Look at
Jason.
her.
Also,
It's a vibe.
this is not adjacent to the heart eyes, but he kind of looks like your dad a little bit.
He does. He does like a younger version of my dad. I see
Yeah.
that. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's better looking. Anywho, the end was just hysterical. Shannon's she's starting to unravel a little bit. She can't handle confrontation, but she's like, I took your job. And Fun Lexi says, I've been on TV for 15 years, Shannon. Have you seen like the people pulling up what she's been on? It's all like Bravo related stuff in like the One Below Deck episode.
I love
my
that.
God.
You're a TV star.
Alexis, just be honest and say you live off your ex, okay? He pays for your
Yeah.
lifestyle.
Then
That's
Emily will be mean to her about it.
good
So
for you. Well, you know what? I wouldn't. I would say, how did you make that happen? Okay. Can you give me
Seriously.
some pointers?
Gotta be smart there. Anyways, we're gonna get the conclusion tomorrow night, and then we will have to put OC to bed for a little bit. But it was a great season.
it was a really good
Really redeemed
season.
itself. I was really not happy with it last season.
Yeah.
So let's talk Potomac. It's just like still I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just am like not
It's
into it.
bland.
It's
It's
not
bad.
like,
Nobody's really friends. I think that's what's bothering me too.
maybe
They're
that's what it
all
is
real
because they're
friends.
not coming together and having like a chaotic dinner. Like when they had that chaotic brunch, it was very broken down into different
Yeah.
like categories.
like,
There wasn't one
before,
focus.
like Robin and Giselle were clearly friends. Robin and Candace had a friendship. That's why the falling out was so difficult. Like Giselle and Candace had a real friendship. There were real friendships, and these are just like I don't believe that Giselle sees Karen. ever outside of the
Mm-hmm.
show, you know? And like I saw it was like a few days ago, like it was Charisse, Giselle, Robin, and somebody else, like they were out together. Ashley, maybe. And it's like, those are actual friends. And it's not that I need everyone to be actual friends, but these people clearly don't even know each other. So it's like the beef they have is like,
It's all about like their exes. They're not even their current relationships.
yeah.
It's about the men, which I obviously don't care about, and it's about their exes, not even their current men. So I could leave it all, get something new to fight about.
There's no cohesion. And
Yes.
like you need that and this goes to a couple of different franchises, but like you need that cohesion to exist for me to give a fuck about what you're fighting
Yeah.
about.
I don't, but
Exactly.
also like I don't care about friend of Jassie's boyfriend's Super Bowl party a million years after he won the Super Bowl. That isn't really a Super Bowl party. It doesn't even make sense. Like I don't even know what this party is, and I don't know
At
your
least it was
boyfriend.
better than it was a fun party.
Was it?
I mean, it looked fun. They were open bar and food.
Any bar with open party. Any open party. Wait.
Like there were some ball gowns, and then Giselle was wearing pants, like jeans. I'm like, what's going on here? Was there not a dress code on the invitation?
Probably not.
No cohesion.
Yeah,
It's just
and
odd.
then
It's just an odd season.
like Stacy and the Stacy TJ scenes so weird, and also I'm not here to speak on anyone else's sexuality, but that one needs to be checked. If you saw him on Watch What Happens Live, you'll know what I'm talking about. Might want to do some questioning there. I don't think he's into you, Stacy. I don't think he's into women, Stacy.
There's something like just disjointed with that. Like he's not into her.
Artificial. That is like that's like a fucking QVC relationship. Like it's art. It's fake.
She's so QVC.
She is so QVC.
She's
not
wholesome.
I like her.
I like her. She's just very wholesome and like happy to be there.
Show. She really should be on like something else, but she is funny. But like bringing him to that party, like so you are. I'm half secondhand embarrassment for you. She's fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with this clown? He doesn't want to be with you. You've been together a year and you don't have sex.
She's still married though, so I think also, like I said, part of the problem must be that she's still married and he doesn't want to be like involved in all of that.
You guys, he's an actor. I think he just wants to be on TV so that he can get more gigs. He's an actor.
Well, there you go. I didn't know he was an actor, so.
Oh, that's what it was on the episode. She was saying he does like extra work, basically. Like he was like an extra in Grey's Anatomy. Fun fact, I actually have a cousin that was an extra on Grey's Anatomy. So
that's where Kyle was an extra on ER.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might have been an extra on some Law and Order SV or some Law and Order episodes because they're always filming when I worked in the city, and I would always walk in the scene because they have like people walking, so you just like walk, so you never know. Maybe you'll see me in the back.
My friend's brother was a regular on SVU.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I saw Christopher Maloney in person. Oh
my god!
Woo, his juicy butt. He is so handsome in real life.
If you ever want to see him naked, watch the show Oz, because it is full frontal male nudity.
Oh my god!
Of Christopher Maloney in his glory.
He is so good looking in real life. I was like, damn.
Okay, kids. Okay.
So that's all.
Get a towel.
Day blur.
You can get it.
Let's get back to Potomac. Why did we need the scene with Karen's cousin? Like, I don't have.
I think she did it for like court purposes. Like, listen, I was crying to you on the day that I crashed because I'm just so sad. I can't take it. I can't.
I can't. I'm so over it. I'm over it.
I don't want to hear about your accident until you're done with court. Then we can talk about it.
Until you can speak on it. Let's not talk about it.
Exactly. The even grosser scene of Ink, Mia, and Gordon.
I can't watch their
scene. That kid is literally in the next room. The Ink is like, yeah, I think he's my kid. Like,
I can't watch it.
You are traumatizing this kid.
Mia's disgusting.
All three of them are disgusting because Gordon should shut that shit down immediately. He should be like, absolutely not. We're not talking about this on camera. If this is an issue, we can talk about it in private. We're not discussing it on camera. But I think they're all desperate for money. They're all fucking desperate, which is what reality stars basically are.
I've just, and like, because I wasn't here last week, but I've got such beef with Mia pretending to deep throat that bottle of tequila and being like, this is how you keep two men. Like, she's fucking gross. It's a joke to her.
What she saying next week, she says, my kids' fathers.
Oh yeah, she's disgusting. She's a disgusting person. She's desperate for any type of money that she can get. I'm surprised she doesn't do clickbait. Maybe she does. I don't follow her on anything. So
No.
I
I don't like that storyline. I don't want
I think
anything to do with it.
it's gonna need an
you are
intense
not
therapy.
protecting your children at all.
Well, and that's the thing when she was talking about like, oh, I protect my kids. And it's like, if you did, then like you would keep this something internal to your family. You would not invite the world to speculate about this.
I always think about like if I was asked, which is never a possibility, okay? But if I was ever asked to be like a reality star, I don't think I would allow my kids to be on the TV. I don't
No.
Real World. We both applied to Real World, didn't
We
we?
did. I didn't have kids back then.
Well, obviously.
But no, like now, if they approached me and they were like, "We want you to be on Real Housewives of New Jersey," I would be like, "Okay, but we're not going to show my children." I would allow my husband to be on, but I wouldn't allow my kids to be on.
Yeah.
I think that's valid.
Yeah. So,
I don't
that's
know.
not-
Potomac is just not Potomacing.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not into it. Yeah. Maybe if I listen to like Watch What Crappens, maybe I'll get a different vibe. Do they like it? I haven't been listening to them. I need to get back on my Watch What Crappens game.
Dude,
So.
I can't even listen to our podcast some weeks. So let's talk about Below Deck. I'm still into it.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
Guys, Emma needs to fucking go.
She's got to be fired immediately.
It's time. It's too much with the tea and the cigarettes and the lollipops and the phone checking. And you can't drive a tender. You don't do anything. You watch everyone else do everything. Like, and then you act surprised when Gary's like, you don't seem very motivated.
Yeah.
That's like the weirdest thing is like offering to help and then just standing there and watching people
That
do.
sets me off. My husband does stuff like that. Oh, do you need help making lunches? And then he'll just like stand there. I'm like, you're just in my way. Get out of my face because you're gonna piss me off. Like, leave. You don't know how to do it. I get so frustrated. I would not be able to be Gary. I think he's being so polite to her. Couldn't be me. I would have lost my shit.
There's like a motivation there for because he's not normally like that. He's kind of a dick when it comes to like work stuff. So
maybe he's trying to change. I think he's trying to change, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, well.
Yeah, she needs to go. If she's not fired by the next episode, I don't really get what's going on there.
Well, let's see what happens because he's like, wake up, Captain. And then he's like, wake up, Emma. So we'll see what Emma does if she just comes strolling out at a fucking snail's pace.
Oh, yeah. Do you think so? We ended on a to be continued. Do you think the boat's going to crash?
It really looks like it's going to
crash.
It looks it.
Is
this going to be your first?
I'm sure they'll throw a fender in front of it.
They could just throw it in front of it and have it bounce off, push it.
Yeah, that's what you're like supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't think it's their fault either. I think this boat got,
I think the boat is I think they're like docked or they're anchored and the boat is just floating along. So
yeah. Do you guys think Cloyce redeemed himself in the chefy department?
Not redeemed because I need more than one meal, but trending in the right direction.
There you
Definitely tried hard, which is good. Making pink and purple colored
It looked good. I was like, oh, this is like really like what you expect from a super yacht.
Yeah. I'm like not these like two stews are Danny's annoying me and like so Keith doesn't want to hook up with you because you hooked up with Gary, valid, and now you're trying to say he's giving you the ick. I think you icked him actually.
Yeah, I agree, Danny. You're just mad because he doesn't want to hook up with you anymore. So now you're making shit up that you got the ick.
Right. Oh,
yeah,
you have the
it's not like he didn't break up with me. I broke up with him. Like,
Guarantee if he tried to hook up with her, she would hook up with him.
Yeah.
Anytime someone says it was mutual, it was not mutual. Agreed. Yeah. Just because you agreed to break up does not mean it was mutual.
I mean, you don't really need an agreement in a breakup. One person says, I'm out. Like, there's not much to agree to.
Yeah. Anyways, it's pretty good. And I just think Daisy and Gary should just be together. That's kind of like my final note about it.
All right.
Let's talk Beverly Hills.
The main event.
The season of Dorito.
You guys, can I say I am so shocked PK left Dorit.
Yeah. I think that Honestly, when people get sober, that does happen a lot. Because it's like, you can't ignore all the reasons you were drinking. And she was probably annoying. And so he kept drinking.
But like, if that was me and she stood by him through all his shit and then he up and leaves her, oh, I would
It's
be
a
pissed.
typical man.
Fucking
Like, I
nasty.
mean,
Guy
that
gets,
is not
Yeah.
an uncommon situation.
right.
Yeah.
Guy gets like, loses a little weight, gets good looking. He's fucking out of there. Girl
Yeah.
loses a
Well,
little
it
weight,
makes sense
good
why she's
looking,
going
he's
around
just good
telling
looking.
everybody he's a full-blown alcoholic because I would fucking air his dirty laundry too after he left me. Fuck
Yeah,
you,
she is
PK.
like letting it all fly.
I love it. I am here for it. Like,
Okay, well,
let's
let's
go.
start from the top. Started from the top. Where did it start?
Her
Jennifer
lighting.
Tilly.
Oh, yeah, Sutton goes to Jennifer
Tilly.
Tilly's. Okay, cool. Jennifer Tilly's here. I
She
don't need
seems
her.
fun. Maybe she'll like keep Sutton like fun too. I don't know. I'm here for it. I like a new
Yeah,
person.
I could take her or leave her. She's just a friend of whatevs. Anywho, then we get Dorit goes to the mall, whatever, with Erica, the design store with Erica, and she tells her that they're splitting up, and Erica cries, and people want to know
Erica,
if those are real tears, and they looked real to me.
it looked like she was about to laugh at first almost. Like, she put her hand up and, like,
So did Dorit. Dorit
yeah.
was with a smirk on her face.
Maybe they practiced it.
Maybe they did.
I was
Maybe
just
that was a
like,
good take.
just thinking of, like, you know, the BravoCon and Dorit being like, that's not being whatever. That's just being a bitch.
Yeah.
Not being a
Well,
showman.
So now she says, like, it seems like she was being truthful. She didn't just say it. Like, she knew that.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
obviously saw behind the scenes, which I mean, it's valid. And then
Yeah.
like when she's at the reunion and she's like, we're better than ever. I mean, maybe she thought they were getting better because PK was getting sober.
I
So
think
I have to
people
like,
go up and down all the time. I think that they
yeah,
could have been great that day.
yeah,
Mhm.
They probably had a massive fight like a week prior and they were having a better few days. Like, isn't that
yeah.
what happens? I don't know. I really liked Bose.
Obsessed.
Yeah,
There you
I like
go.
her.
I
She's
think
the
she's
CEO
gonna
of
be
everything.
a solid housewife, and I think she's got longevity.
Look at Romeo trying to go to eat. He's a bitch.
It
Feed
ain't
me.
time, baby. 20 more minutes, kid.
Feed me, feed me.
He's like ripping my shirt.
I am. He's like, bitch, you gotta feed me. That shit was hilarious.
I woke up. Feed me now, ma'am. So Erica's kind of like stuck in between Dorit and Kyle, who are both pissed at each other, and they both have valid points, but they're just like stupid points. You guys just aren't real friends, I guess. But I think that Dorit is really hurt because she thought they were real friends, and
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
doesn't know how to have real friends because she's lived in Beverly Hills her whole life.
Exactly. And
Mm.
and Kyle is so fake. She's so fucking fake. It really annoys me. And that's because she lives in Beverly Hills. And I feel like a lot of people who grew up in that and live there, I feel like LA is just a
That's how
lot
it
of
is.
fake people.
Everything's transactional. Like,
Yeah.
nothing is genuine, or like, there's just not like that connection. It's
Yeah.
what can you do for me? What can I do for you?
And it's all like about perception of how you're seen in the public eye.
And should we already get her fucking crying because Mo moved out and Alexia moved out? Like, goodbye. It's annoying. You don't
I
need to
changed
fucking
your
cry.
note. I changed your one note.
What did
What'd
it
you
say?
change it to?
Well, she said Kyle can't say the person's name, and I changed it to Kyle not saying Morgan's name is dumb as fuck because she was on the show last season.
Yeah, doesn't
And
it?
Yeah.
being gay on the Paps is also really annoying, okay? Because you are out there, you call them. Don't fucking pretend like you didn't call the Paps. You got the number from Katie.
What do
from
they
Ocean.
call it? Like, queer baiting?
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
say Bryn does it a lot. And like, Kyle was. She was
Yeah.
queer baiting.
exactly.
That, like, am I a lesbian? Is this my girlfriend? I don't know.
Now she's still being aloof about it and like being not telling us what's really. I just like I don't
But
want to.
maybe, okay, in her defense, and I'll say this, is like maybe she doesn't know what's going on. And I feel like that's kind of how she's trying to explain it is like, I don't know what's happening. But don't be like, I can't say her name anymore. When she was on the show, we all know who you're talking about. We're not
Right.
fucking stupid.
Well, and that's fine. Like, you don't owe an explanation on your sexuality to anyone, especially if you're going in the process of figuring it out. But dangling it like a carrot and using it as a storyline is now you've got people who are like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh, I can't talk about that.
No,
And
it's
yeah,
so
it's just
annoying.
so fake.
It's typical Kyle. Everything's off limits with
Yeah.
her.
I don't want another season of her fucking bullshit. Like, get off my screen.
It's been 14 seasons of her bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I think that Sutton's going to call her out, and it looks like Dorit's already starting.
Oh,
like,
Dorito's already on it.
She said, I'm tired of your shit.
Guys,
I think Dorit is seconds away from snapping and having like a little bit of a mentee bee, and everyone should watch out because she is going through it. Her house is in foreclosure. Her man is sober. Like, shit is happening.
Her man is sober.
Kyle reads the tabloids, comes in and says, what is wrong with you? Why are you like this? The woman is like going through a fucking divorce right now. Everyone should know what that's like.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a gaslighting thing. That's what I say to my husband too. Like, I gaslight him that way. I'm like, why are you acting like this? Like, are you okay?
I do also like, why are you raising your voice? Like, I didn't do it.
Oh my God.
I fight like Kyle fights, but I'm an asshole. I'm a bitch. So, I mean, at least I can own up to it. Like, I know what I'm doing. And Kyle knows what she's doing too. But you know what, Kyle? It's not going to work this season. I hope people are sick of her shit. Also, I'm glad to see Kathy back because Kathy is just a fucking
Kathy looked deranged.
Taking her hair extensions out of the party, Bose was like, we are at a ball, and even if my wig was falling off, I would just hold it on the whole time.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, boss. And they're like, no, it's Bose. And she's like, no, boss. Because she's a boss.
So funny. So funny. So they have this, what is it? Surrealism party?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it was giving.
Like anyone figured it
the
out.
Hunger Games. Was anyone else like getting Hunger Games vibes from this party?
From Dorito and her disc on her
head. I thought Dorito looked great. I thought she nailed it.
But I don't know what it was.
Surreal.
Garcelle was like, I'm not going to talk about the disc on her head. I'm not going to do it. It was good first episode. Also, I have to give it up to the graphics. There were a lot of new graphics. And this song they were playing, I've gotten a couple messages about who's singing it. And it's all over like Twitter and Threads. No one can find out who's singing I Love My Life. I love my life. I love my life. Yeah.
It was a good premiere episode. It came out strong.
When they got out of the cars and they like freeze framed and like did like a kind of a graffiti type I liked that.
I'm here for the Kyle takedown. Let's take her down.
Yeah. Let's do it. Take her down and bring back Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh, it's gotta be sweet for her. Kyle. Oh, goodbye, Kyle.
Coming for her.
Oh yeah. I want when Dorit says, hello, Kyle. I wanted to say, goodbye, Kyle.
Dorit, like, fixing her desk, looking straight forward, strutting past the table, turning super abruptly and being like, hello. I lost it.
It's cinematic. It's just like, it's giving camp, and I'm here for it.
We didn't even talk about her ripping a dart in the car.
I know. Oh my God. In the car. With
get over it. I'm like,
right in that car.
Did you see the drunk drawn he did of it?
No.
Oh God, it's so good.
You guys, I love cigarettes. I love them so much. I don't smoke, but I love cigarettes. Oh my God.
What is it that you love about them?
Everything. They're so chic. They're so fun. They make you feel nice.
It's not a wind chime.
Oh my God. It's just fabulous. Like, a smoke after you eat a meal, a smoke with a glass of wine.
That is like very New York of you. Only people in New York City still like rip darts, honestly. Like,
yeah, do people not smoke? I don't smoke though. I don't, but I will. Once I hit 75, it's coming right back up. I quit when I got pregnant with my first in 2016. I never went back. Like the day I found out, I just stopped. But
honestly, like what it is like I work in with a lot of like people in treatment, and that's all they do is smoke cigarettes because that's all you can do. So it's like they're just so disgusting to me at this point. I love them. And I smoked a Newports with the best of them. So.
Oh my God.
Give me a Parliament Light. Oh, and I'll live for it, honey. Anyway, that's all I have to say.
You are crazy.
You're insane.
Love a good cigarette.
All right, let's just talk about RHONY Quack and get it over with, shall we?
What's there to talk about?
Honestly, what is there to say?
They revealed the prank. It was fucking lame. Aaron is the leaky pigeon. I don't even know. This pigeon thing is annoying me. Leaky pigeon, pigeons here. It's so stupid. But yeah, Aaron set you up, Bryn. Like, this whole thing is manufactured. What are you not getting?
And I'm sorry. I believe that Brynn was in on it well before Erin even told her, because why would her first question be when someone says they're pregnant, who's the dad?
Right.
She did say she asked that for everyone that they found out who's pregnant.
Bullshit.
Okay.
I know. That's BS. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything anyone says. They're all fucking liars. Brynn, now you want to have a baby with Gideon who you won't marry and he lives in London, but you're going to co-parent? I don't understand that.
It's
like, just get some sperm.
I will say I like Raquel. I find her interesting. Yeah. I think she's great.
Episode was her and Mel going to the sex shop, honestly.
Yeah.
And then they have a picnic. The end.
That's literally all that happened.
That's the episode.
No more notes. Not enough Jenna Lyons in this episode. I'll say that. All
No.
we got was her, like, cleaning her face because Brynn left a black eye, and that was it.
I do like how Sai said, like, there's 3 people in the group who are trying to get pregnant, and, like, maybe this just didn't land the way I thought it would.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. That was for Jessel and Pavit go to
therapy. Pavit eating food
Pavit
and
is having a
therapy.
salsa party. Sorry.
How would you feel if your clients were eating during one of your sessions?
I do telehealth, bro. You know, people are doing fucking, like, everything that they could possibly be doing but sitting down and having therapy is what people do.
That's Pavit. The guy's like, can we keep the food out of the next one?
They're like, people are driving my sessions. I'm like, let's, like, turn the video off. We're not going to look at each other while you're driving. I'm, like, not going to be the cause.
Oh my God, they're driving?
People are doing everything. That's what, like, telehealth, like, has just made it, like, so people can multitask now. They're not even like, oh, I don't have to drive to my appointment. They're like, oh, I can do 10 more things. I can cook dinner and talk to you at the same time.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm like, it's your time. If that's what you want to do with it, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to watch what happens live on Friday.
I'm
and today,
so excited.
I wear sweatpants.
Amanda's response was, Jesus, no, what if you're on TV? I opened up my phone and was like, what is happening?
Representing the Boujee Bitches with fucking sweatpants on, okay?
Nice. Sweatpants are all that fits me right now. Fine, I'll figure out something to wear. I'm just like,
didn't you just buy jeans this weekend?
I have things I could wear. It just, like, the thought of even getting dressed. You guys, listen. Maybe you can understand. I'm like 6 months postpartum. I'm not at my sexy weight, that's for sure. And I just don't like getting dressed. Like, I just want to wear joggers for the rest of my fucking life and not do my hair. I did buy that viral round brush, wavy, whatever it's called, though. So we'll see if it works.
You have fantastic hair, so you should do your.
Oh, do I? I have also postpartum hair loss right now, and all I have are, like, little. I have, like, I'm growing, like, the
all growing back.
Jew curls on the side of my face right now.
Mine are all growing back. Finally.
Yeah. It's anyway, just a joy, guys. Shit they don't tell you. They
what am I doing this weekend?
Just have one.
I'm going to a party this weekend with the kids. So.
What kind of party?
It's a birthday party, but there's going to be wine and cheese for the moms.
Oh.
So don't even bring the kids. Just go.
It's around the corner. We all, like, I live in a neighborhood, like, and all the kids go to the
you live in a neighborhood?
Like, I didn't grow up in a neighborhood, but the way the neighborhood that I live in, it's very close. Everything is walkable. So I will be walking to the party.
That's nice. You can have as much wine as you want.
Exactly.
The kids can walk you home.
Yeah, the kids can hold you up on the way home.
I'll throw you in a wagon and wheel you home.
Put me in the stroller and push me home.
Darby, what are you doing?
Don't you
I know she hates that.
Doing Thanksgiving shopping and just getting the house ready to host, and that's pretty much it.
I need to do Thanksgiving shopping, but my brother's taking my car this weekend, so maybe I'll.
We are taking a week off from Boujee Bravo Bitches, so I just want to say I'm so thankful for you too.
Yes, I'm thankful for you guys as well.
Super
Everybody
thankful.
Fantastic Thanksgiving. Drink wine, eat food, take shots.
Cook your turkey to the appropriate temperature.
Yeah. We're thankful for our fans.
Super thankful.
Thanks, y'all.
All right, gals. We'll see you in December.
Oh, yeah. If you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow us on our socials. We are on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group, and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.